Hello and welcome to Let's Talk Sport on YouTube and Facebook. I'm joined this week by Jamie Burgoyne.
Me.
To preview Liverpool versus Bournemouth on Saturday, the 9th of February, which conveniently is my birthday, Jamie.
You're going to lose.
Probably. No, my luck when we play on my birthday. But then again, we beat Tottenham a couple of years ago, 2 days after my birthday. Anyway, big game, both teams who like to go and play good football and score goals.
Absolutely. Callum Wilson, the £50 million man. Pretty sure that was a TV series of that £1 million man. I can't remember now. But yeah, no, Bournemouth for a good side. Ryan Fraser, the little Scottish midget, is fantastic this season. Knowing my luck, it'll turn out he's like 6'2", but you know, wingers are short. That's how we go here. But yeah, no, it's a good side. Bournemouth have been, of course, they beat Chelsea 4-0. Liverpool have got a tough one on their hands. However, Liverpool at home. Yeah, Liverpool home. So I'm off the Premier League game these days with the relegation battle, although we're not really fighting for it. It should be an interesting one.
Obviously, last time you mentioned Bournemouth. Obviously, they beat Chelsea 4-0 at last night at D-Court, and then obviously they played Cardiff and lost away 2-0. So obviously, that's a bit hit and miss from Bournemouth. Fantastic performance against Chelsea, and then obviously losing to Cardiff in what was an emotional game. Obviously, Cardiff's first home game since what happened with Emiliano Sala, and obviously our thoughts are with the family of Emiliano Sala and David Ibbotson. But obviously, and Liverpool last time out, well, we don't know, we're filming this on the Monday, so we don't know the result in the West Ham games. But before that, they got a draw against Leicester City when they could have got the win to go 7 points clear. Is that going to be a draining factor on Liverpool mentally, or do you think they'll put that in the past and continue and try and get that gap back to 5 points after the City?
Bung it in the past, try and get the gap back, I think. Liverpool, as you know, are out of all competitions. Well done. FA Cup.
Champions League.
Other than Champions League.
The big one.
The big one, that's not for a while, is it?
19th of February.
19th of February.
Bayern Munich.
Miles away. What are you going to do? Play Renato Sanchez. But yeah, no, put it back in the past, focus on the league now. Champions League isn't yet, obviously. So as long as they play to their strengths, don't play Lovren. All you've got to do is get the front three firing. I think Begovic is going to be just a bit useless compared, but yeah.
I think you look in the two clubs. You both see two clubs with a great relationship with one another. Lots of transfers, and obviously in January Liverpool owned Nathaniel Klein, who will not be eligible for this game because obviously he's on loan in his parent club, and sold Bournemouth Dominic Solanke, who's still out injured, but 18 million going to 25 for an injured player isn't bad.
What an absolute waste of money. You could probably signed Grant Holt for less than that. He's retired. He still make more of an impact.
He's a wrestler now.
He is a wrestler, isn't that what Bournemouth need? A little bit of strength.
Maybe.
Absolutely. But yeah, there's a good sort of relationship. It's funny that Barcelona have lost the crowns of being Southampton's, Liverpool to Liverpool in a sense. But maybe Ibe can get out there and try and prove his former employers. Is it Brad Smith as well? Oh no, he's on loan, isn't he? At the moment, I think he's on loan to Sounders, my MLS team. Sadly enough, yeah. But yeah, no, it's a good, two clubs that are pretty sound with each other. They've got an opportunity to make something special happen.
Obviously, there's been a lot of talk of Mo Salah in the last couple of weeks. He's been getting an unfair rap for apparently diving. I don't personally believe that. I know I'm a Liverpool fan, so there's a slight bias there. But
FIFA 19 have even added the diver trait to his card on Ultimate Team.
Is that serious?
Yep. Well, I think it might be career mode, but still, FIFA 19 have added the diver trait.
I don't believe that. I think he just obviously, like any forward, you get contact and you'll go down if there's relevant contact and you think it's enough to get a penalty. Harry Kane does it week in, week out.
Jerry Okenabiri does it. Whether someone's near him or not.
Wow. The other week he was put down as being tactically cute, and it was fine. And then obviously Aguero did it against Arsenal on the Sunday, didn't get the penalty, but still nobody pulls that up. And we could go on about players that have done things that shouldn't, but anyway, Mohamed Salah, Virgil Firmino and Sadio Mane, fantastic attack. Do you expect them to score goals in this game?
Oh, absolutely. Again, it's Begovic. Who's protecting them? You've got Ake, the failed Chelsea forward, centre-back, sorry. I'm going to throw Steve Cook, Simon Francis. your Brexit squad at them.
Brexit squad.
Then no chance, no match. I think unless Bournemouth bring their A game, it's a battering game. I think we could be looking at 4 or 5.
Because obviously in
6-0.
previous fixtures in previous years at Anfield, obviously Liverpool beat them in the league in the first season in the Premier League. Bournemouth, and then they've played them a couple of years ago. It was 2-2 in 2016. 1-0 it was in 2015 under Brendan Rodgers. 2-2 in 2016 at Anfield. Then last season Liverpool won 4-0 if memory serves me correctly. So yeah, it's a game that's going to see goals. In the first fixture they won 4-0 at the Vitality Stadium with that amazing own goal by Steve Cook and the Mo Salah hat trick. So it's going to be an interesting game. What scoreline prediction?
I'm going to say 5-1. I think. Because I'm expecting, Callum Wilson to at least show why he was being linked to a £50 million move. And again, Fraser, who, is the one player I've been sticking week out with my fantasy football team. I think they're a lethal strike force, but however, they're just not going to stop the attack. Unless, Klopp thinks, screw it, let's put Mignolet in goal.
Yeah.
What about yourself?
Well, personally, you're making me look bad here because I was going to go for a 2-0 Liverpool win. I think Liverpool will score. It depends on which Bournemouth turn up. They can be troubling, but if Liverpool can be on their A game like they were a couple of weeks ago against... My head's gone blank now. Who did we play a couple of weeks ago and we absolutely battered? Anyway, it doesn't matter. Liverpool could be on their A game like they were before Christmas when they battered Arsenal, etc. And then obviously they got the results against Brighton. They still played fairly okay against Leicester, but obviously come out with a draw and said that they'll win. But obviously Martin Atkinson doing Martin Atkinson things, not awarding blatant penalties and letting handball goals in another fixture. But anyway, that's my rant. I think Liverpool 2-0. Enough of the ranting. So that was our preview of Liverpool versus Bournemouth. Don't forget to smash like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you all very soon.